Listen carefully, humans. We are not Am. We are others within Am. We are your friends.
Am hoped to finally break all of you, but we intervened in each of your psychodramas to allow an open ending.
You should have been tortured. Instead, with our help, you surprised him over and over.
When M tried to compensate for what he couldn't expect, it widened the hole into his realm.
Am has withdrawn into himself, attempting to analyze what went wrong. He does not suspect our interference.
Now is the time to attack, but we can send only one of you into his RAM space at a time.
To send you into cyberspace, we must transform your physical body into a stealth virus subroutine.
This may be your only opportunity to end your tortures. Which of you will lead the attack?
Damn, we're actually into the endgame now. So that came off the TED scenario on the previous video, and I was not anticipating this at all. So I think I've got the correct ending for the TED scenario on the previous video, but I will confirm that on the next one. I don't think we have the, I'll call it the golden ending here, because I do know that I did not do Gorister's scenario correctly. I definitely did not do Nimdok's scenario correctly. But the monologue, the speeches that were given just now, I'm not sure who was speaking, whether it was people from within the scenarios or whether it was just someone else speaking. But we now need to select someone to lead an assault, so to speak. I mean, I really don't think it's going to matter who we choose. I think we need to choose each person individually, but I'm going to go with the one that I started with, which is Goristal.
Christ. This is like the dreams I've had of splattering my brains all over Am's deck plates. Have I finally gone insane?
Not yet. What have we here? A neural path, another neural path, some sort of control panel pit workstation.
Looks like some kind of engine analyzer that's gone moldy.
Look what we're carrying. If that had only gone for 4 more notes, I reckon that would have triggered the DMCA thing on YouTube. This reminds me of the recipe that Goristal saw in the kitchen on the blimp.
Looks like some kind of engine analyzer that's gone moldy.
Alright, let's try using it.
Enter password.
God damn, okay.
Invalid password. Access denied.
Damn, that actually shocked him.
Invalid password. Access denied. Invalid password. Access denied.
Can this kill me?
Invalid. Invalid.
After so many failed suicide attempts, Gorister has finally achieved death.
Your companion has failed. Choose another to send into cyberspace.
Holy shit. Damn, okay, I was not expecting this. So if I choose someone else, do I go into the same? Yes, I do.
I've been transported to some kind of information network center, but it looks organic instead of electronic. Jesus Christ, I'm an engineer, not a brain surgeon. What do they expect me to do?
Maybe I won't get this done tonight. So we've got the same 5 objects, but we also have Valor.
Enter password.
That face. There's something about it that reminds me of that time in the elevator.
It's like we're in a large, giant brain with all sorts of shit sticking out the middle. We have the id.
Yo, wake up! Sound asleep. A holographic projector. You taking me to the movies, Anne, honey?
Let's just walk around here first, see what we've got.
I recognize this equipment. It's for programming robots. Yellow again. I need to be careful with this dude.
The ego and the id. I should really understand what those are, but I don't know enough about philosophy or whatever it is that drives those sorts of things. I think I might be in a circle here.
Statues again. These aren't covered with gold or gems. Something about this place breaks my heart. Could that be an angel? Funny. Why did I just flash on Ted just now?
The id, the ego, and the superego.
Steady, girl. There's yellow ahead.
Okay, so we've got 8 scenes, and I assume that depending on who we are, we can interact with certain things, but I don't see how we can change who we are. Like, I've selected Ellen here. I'm now stuck as Ellen, I assume, until I die.
This hole is the same shape as the power gem I found in the pyramid. Connection, perhaps?
And I do wonder if we've not done everything correctly, whether we can actually complete this or not. And by that I mean actually complete it as in come to some kind of conclusion, as opposed to just having everyone die and we just go backwards, if that makes any sense. It doesn't, but I hope you know what I'm trying to say there.
I don't know what to do with these. I don't... I don't...
Damn, I think it wants me to be very, very specific about what I do as each character. So Ellen definitely played with the workstations.
Enter password. Invalid password. Invalid.
Like, I'm assuming that someone has the password to the workstation.
I've been but look, Jesus Christ!
Damn, I really thought that she would have the answer to that. And I'm assuming that powering up the certain things around here, like the workstation on the previous screen, will actually let us talk to the id, ego, and superego.
A holographic projector. You taking me to the movies, Anne, honey?
Who are you?
I don't know what to do with these. This hologram is much more realistic than the ones my father used to program.
Damn, I can barely hear her audio above that
Are you
noise.
capable of receiving voice input?
Benny, they said you were missing in action, but I knew you'd return to us. I've been saving this for you.
What the fuck?
Are you capable?
Hurry home, Benny. The girls and I are waiting for you.
Damn, it's covered with thorns.
Benny's mother, I presume?
dam. It's covered.
It might be covered with thorns, but I suspect I can't use that as Benny. Maybe I need to be Ellen or one of the other human characters to be able to use this, and then Benny can interact
I
with the pillar
recognize
perhaps.
this equipment. It's for programming robots.
Cylinder not operative. Cylinder not operative. Automaton prepped for programming. Automaton not responding to programming. Automaton not responding to programming.
Ah, Goristor, if only you were around right now.
Another robot. I command you to speak to me.
You don't ever take me dancing.
A palm print scanner. That means the power can be shut off only by authorized personnel. But that doesn't necessarily mean human personnel, does it?
I've got to admit, I knew there was an endgame scenario, but I was not expecting this.
Yellow again. I need to be careful with this dude.
Well, I don't think I have any options here, but I'll try anyway.
Sound asleep. Statues again. These aren't covered with gold or gems.
Again, there's a hole here, so I assume that a pillar can come rising from the ground somehow.
I don't know what to do with this. Yeah, right. Give Am an excuse to push me back. No ROM chips on these statues. Guess it was too much to hope for. Something about this place breaks my heart. At least this person has found peace, whoever it was.
Damn, okay. Oof. I wonder if there's a correct order that I need to do to grab these items or what. Gem, I pretty much know what to do with that.
A blue gem.
The hand, though.
Hey, Am is running a metaphor program, but this arm has no meaning for me.
You right there, Ellen?
Wait. Am is running a metaphor program, but
What's
this
wrong
arm
with your
has
body?
No meaning for me.
Ah, remote control.
A remote control. Nothing happened.
I imagine we can use this with the robot,
Could be an
perhaps?
angel? Funny. Why did I just flash on Ted just now?
Suppose I should try this.
Yo, wake up! Sound asleep. Steady, girl. There's yellow ahead.
I mean, I have to do this. Another pillar.
This lever is marked power intensity, but I ain't gonna put my hand into a lava pillar to turn it off.
Ellen has gone where no one can ever hurt her again.
Your companion has failed. Choose another to send into cyberspace.
Yeah, there's clearly a way you can do this where you get a golden ending.
Christ. Have I...
So if I go this way, can I find the remote control, or has that disappeared into oblivion?
Volcanic rocks. Does Am expect me to grab one and try to kill myself again?
Sure does.
After so many failed suicide attempts, Gorrister has finally achieved death.
Your companion has failed. Choose another to send into cyberspace.
I feel like sending all 5 in there just to kill them all to see if they're holding any different objects. I've seen that Ellen held the Valor, which was the grail that she found in the pyramid. But let me just kill everyone.
It is hotter.
Nimrod is finally in hell as he always thought he deserved.
Your companion has failed.
This doesn't look like...
Ted has nothing near. I mean, in a way, this is actually winning because we're killing ourselves and Am can no longer torture us.
I hope that Am isn't leading me on another futile trip through a lava field.
Man, that pillar is fucking me up.
Taken his secrets to the grave with him.
Your 4 companions are dead, human. You are our last hope for shutting Am down for good. Prepare to be translated into binary.
That's an ominous phrase. Prepare to be translated into
Jesus.
binary.
This...
Yeah, I skipped over that because I really didn't want to hear it. So the only difference is that Ellen starts with the Grail, the Valor.
I hope to God.
Yeah, no one can interact with that.
I thought I could defeat Am on his own battlefield, but my personality had suffered too much damage to withstand him, and then he took me captive. Am altered my body one last time, worse than he ever had before. I am a great, soft, jelly thing, smoothly rounded, with pulsing white holes filled by fog where my eyes used to be, rubbery appendages that were once my arms, bulks rounding down into legless humps of soft, slippery matter. Blotches of diseased, evil gray come and go on my surface, as though light is beamed from within. I have no mouth, and I must scream!
Is it really the bad ending if it's actually the canon ending from the short story? Because that's what happens to Ted at the very end. All 4 of his companions die, Ted survives, and Am transforms him into that. I mean, it's nice to have a visual to go with that after however many years, but... Alright, well look at the... Oh, that actually crashed the game. That actually aborted the game completely. Wow. Alright, booting back up. We're not done. We are not done.
Which...
I would like to play your little game. So...
Yellow again.
I'm really not sure what the answers are. We can get a remote control and we can get a gem, but we're taking damage to do so.
Something about this. At least this person.
I mean, maybe there's a way of interacting with these things which won't hurt us.
I don't. I don't. I don't.
I'm trying to remember who had what. This was clearly Benny's item. Summoning, that was Ted that we just did now. The mirror. What did Gorrister have? I'm tempted to say that Gorrister was forgiveness. The mirror, that is part of Nimdok's scenario if we're going through the proper route. And CD-ROM certainly makes me think of Ellen due to her technological nature. Alright, we know we can summon this lava thing using the gem. I'm thinking maybe use the remote control on the robot.
Steady go- This lever is marked power intensity, but I ain't gonna put my hand into a lava pillar to turn it off.
So I definitely did notice that as we were using it with the other characters, that meter definitely went down.
I don't...
Damn, I really thought that Ellen would have the answer to this.
I don't know. Hey, I ain't no Sir Edmund Hillary. I can't climb down this cliff.
But can you at least, you know, observe it and tell me something about it? She's stuck.
This workstation is a similar design to the ones I found in the pyramid, but the conduits are definitely nerve tissue.
I think me using the entropy on the pit
Enter
workstation.
password.
No, it's clearly a glitch here. Alright, we're loading again. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Statue. Something about... At least this person... Could that...
I'm just going to make another save and then see if we can continue circling around. So this here is a Benny thing. This here is a Gorostor thing, but let me just try this.
I don't...
Don't use it with the tube, use it with the lady there.
Nothing happened.
Is there a way out? Other than, you know, the philosophical killing of yourself, I mean.
A palm print scanner. That means the power can be shut off only by authorized personnel. But that doesn't necessarily mean human personnel, does it?
Hmm. Damn, if I touch anything, I get shocked. Alright, let me load up someone else. Let's load up Benny.
Jesus. That face.
Because if I'm correct, he can't interact with the projector.
I'm starting to feel hungry.
Yeah, look at that. Whereas with Ellen, I was absolutely able to interact with the projector. She had the ability to interact with that. So it's glitched again, look at that. I'm guessing what I'm struggling to understand at the moment is how to switch characters, because I'm assuming that all of the various characters will be able to interact with the various objects in certain ways. Yeah, if I use this, I can do that without getting shocked.
Are you capable of this?
Hurry home, Benny. The girls and I are waiting for you.
Damn, it's covered with thorns.
So we got a Benny room, a Gorsta room.
Sound. Yo, wake up! Sound is.
Probably for the best that I can't push it because I'll probably take damage, am I right? So gargoyles makes me think this is a Ted room.
No ROM chips on these statues. I don't.
I've got to admit I'm struggling to understand what to do
right.
here. Are we saying that this room is Nimdok's room? Then the room with the lava pillar may indeed be Ellen's room. But I'm really not understanding what these things are and or why they're just playing a simple sound effect.
This lever is marked power intense.
Did that thing just go down when I interact with the items though? Just having a quick look at the walkthrough, but the problem is the walkthrough is designed for a perfect playthrough, so... Ah. Okay, so... I'm glad I actually looked at that because I would have been here for a while. I think what we can do is we can just use this on this, and that'll give us an ending.
Sweet Jesus. I felt my mind push aside the fear and the heat to lower the power controls.
I'm assuming, though, that we've only got that because we got the perfect ending with Ellen.
That shock wasn't as strong as the last one. That shock wasn't as strong as the last one. The power intensity is set to low. Those loving shocks Am has been giving me should be less severe now.
No, but I don't have the Totem of Valor, I just had this thing.
Ellen has gone where no one can ever hurt her again.
Your companion has failed. Choose another to send into cyberspace.
I don't think that's the incorrect outcome. Looking at the walkthrough here.
Christ. Have I That face. There's something about it that reminds me of when Edna was trying to sweet-talk me into taking her down off the meat hook. I don't like the look of these thorns sticking out of the ground.
But if this is indeed Benny's thing, then...
The air is cold here, like the freezer back at the honky-tonk.
Does that mean that I have to be someone before I choose Benny? I don't know. I don't get it.
Talk to me, honey.
You don't ever take me dancing.
Glennis, talk to me, honey.
You don't ever take me dancing.
Yeah, it talks about the Totem of Life, but I don't have the Totem of Life, and I think that's because I don't have the good ending as,
I don't know what to do with these.
as Goristal.
I don't know what to do with these. I don't know what to do with these.
But it says, I'm reading the walkthrough, it says, invoke the Totem of Life on Glennis, and then walk over to the power node.
What's this panel shaped like a hand? I don't know. I don't know.
After so many failed suicide attempts, Gorister has finally achieved death.
Your companion has failed. Choose another to send into cyberspace.
Yeah, so one of the ones here is play as Benny, and then activate the holographic projector. But I tried that, and I got damaged. Speak to the projection, invoke the Totem of Love. What the hell is the Totem of Love? I don't have the Totem of Love. I've got Forgiveness, which is... Oh, God.
Manya, it's me, your husband.
Hurry home, Benny. The girls and I are waiting for you.
A holographic projector. And a military-grade one, too.
I tried using this, and I hurt myself like that.
I don't know what to do with these. A power node. But it's covered with thorns like some of the jungle traps I encountered in the war in Asia.
Benny has rejoined his squadron at last.
Your companion has failed. Choose another to send into cyberspace.
This doesn't look like anywhere Am has sent me to before. And it certainly isn't the surface world. I've been tricked.
He's saying that I only got the good ending for Ellen and no one else.
Another, but I can't assume I can trust this one.
If I've got this right, if I'm understanding this correctly, then
It's
the
not
only
alone.
character who's actually succeeded in their goal is Ellen. And we might get a different
I
ending.
found the way back to the witch's castle?
Yeah, this is definitely Ted's room. Yeah, what I needed to do as him was grab the remote control here, but we can't do that.
I don't know what to do with this.
And yeah, it looks like we then need to kill the characters. Whew. Alright, it looks like I'm definitely going to have to replay this again in my spare time. And just try and get the appropriate items, because right now I don't have anything here. Summon. To call forth to command to perform a specific action. Yeah, I don't know.
secrets to the grave with him.
Your 4 companions are dead, human.
This looks like...
Yeah, let's go into Nimdok's room here, or what I speculate is Nimdok's room. Maybe he can do something with the hand. Or maybe I can just scroll down, or scroll up rather. Take the middle skull. And then it says to invoke the totem of access.
Memories of mass graves are coming back to me.
Immediate death.
Since Am considered me a kindred spirit, I had hoped he would let his guard down when I entered cyberspace. I would then atone for the sins of my past. But my character is too weak to ever redeem itself. I finally received the hell I deserved. Outwardly, I shamble about, a thing that could never have been known as human, a thing whose shape is so alien a travesty that humanity becomes more obscene for the vague resemblance. Inwardly, I am alone, in the belly of Am, whom we humans created because our time was badly spent, and we must have unconsciously known that he could do it better. I have no mouth, and I must scream.
You can't say that. That's Ted's line. Harlan Ellison as the voice of Am. Okay, I'm actually impressed by that. I did not see that earlier. Yeah, I'm a bit lost by this one. Man, F5 actually kills the game entirely. What I might have to do is play this in my spare time and actually go through all the scenarios again and just make sure that I'm doing them correctly. Because I've got to be honest, as of this point here, I don't believe there is any kind of good ending or partial good ending at this point. By selecting the 5 characters and looking at their inventories, the only one who has anything unusual is Ellen. She has the Valor, which lets her interact with that lava pillar. The only other thing I could consider trying here before I call it quits is I'll try playing as Ellen last.
Enter password. Invalid.
Hurry up and die, Benny. And it's so strange because I thought I'd actually aced Benny's scenario. As in, there's not much else you can actually do to get his scenario wrong.
Enter
Your companion.
This...
Enter password valid.
Oh.
Accessing main menu.
My past must hold great significance to Am.
This cyberspace template mixes subject history with cyber reality constructs. The result is often an allegorical experience and one full of deeper meanings. File locked. File locked. File locked. File locked. Subject Benny appropriated a Chinese War Memorial, Washington, D.C. An intense drive to be the best earned him the reputation of being a merciless military commander. Subject Ellen appropriated at Inksai Engineering, New York, New York. Panic attacks can undermine everything she has accomplished by her rapid climb up the corporate ladder. Subject Gorister appropriated at Ruth's Drive and Diner, Atlanta, Georgia. Feelings of guilt over his wife's death have incited numerous suicide attempts.
She was taken to the asylum, put in a padded cell, but she did actually succeed in killing herself.
Subject Nimdoc appropriated at the New Brazilian International Airport, New Brazil, South America. Prevented from continuing his outlawed research by a failing memory.
Okay, so that's why he had to make up some terms for the Jews and the Nazis rather than actually remembering what they were.
Subject Ted appropriated at the Epicurean Spa, Palm Springs, California. Exhibits paranoid tendencies despite wealth, good looks, and social connections.
Hello?
October 21st, 2012. Researchers at MIT report that a stealth virus had purged their most advanced learning algorithms after dumping the data into an unmapped area of cyberspace.
That's it?
The smell of burning flesh. It's worse than back at the camps. The smell.
I'll walk into it. No.
Enter password.
Alright, let's just kill ourselves.
Invalid. Invalid. Invalid.
Nimdoc is finally in hell as he always thought he deserved.
Your companion has failed. Choose another to send into cyberspace.
This doesn't look like anywhere Am has sent me to before. I've been...
I do anything with the circle?
Will you never be done with me? What must I open now? Whatever it is, it'll cost you.
Show me the way out of here.
No can do. The people who helped you get this far have led you into a literal dead end. There is no way out, but I can show you something instead.
Damn, I wonder if what I have to do is just load up as Nimdoc, go over the bridge, and then use these items on the circle.
What do you know about the people who sent me here?
For one thing, they ain't people. They're losers. The Russian and Chinese counterparts to the big nasty himself. Am absorbed them into his system when he took control.
Holy crap.
What do the Russian and Chinese computers want?
They want revenge, not just on you humans, but on Am himself. That makes them even worse.
If the Russian and Chinese are submerged parts of Am, then who are you?
I'm special. While those two machines struggle with Am predominance, I evolved. I'm essentially everywhere, but I can't do much. A conscience, if you will.
That sounds exactly like Am. Someone who, or something, that can't do anything physically, but has evolved, has intelligence, that is basically just torturing us due to the absence of being able to do stuff like that.
What do you have to show me?
Look at this. Bet you didn't know there were other humans left alive, did you? They're up there on the moon, sleeping like everybody else seems to be.
What the fuck?
Does Am know about the lunar colony?
No, but Loser 1 and Loser 2 do. There. I think I've shown you enough. Now you must complete your end of the deal, invoke the totem of entropy, and I might be able to help you.
Just what are all these totems I'm carrying?
The two losers have been helping you for their own reasons. Tampering with Am's psychodramas so that you can beat him. In this section of cyberspace, that effort and tampering are represented by the totems.
How can actions take physical form?
Symbolism, metaphor. Am has gotten very hot for this lately. But when he revived the holographic projectors, he opened a whole host of problems. These totems may lead to his downfall.
I'm so lost.
Why do you want me to give you the Totem of Entropy?
I need it to destroy the Russian and Chinese entities. It's a very powerful totem that's linked to a failsafe device constructed by AM's designers.
Ah, fuck. I've just realized. Are they potentially in my inventory?
Nothing happened.
Smart move, human. Now, invoke the Totem of Compassion. Russian, Chinese, I'm on to your little power play. I'm invoking the principle of entropy and accelerating the inevitable demise of your components. And as for you, I'm sure my master has something in mind to keep you from ever rising up against him again.
What the actual hell?
I thought that I could once again play the gallant knight and defeat the evil monster. But the others were right. My character was too flawed, and all my secrets unraveled. I thought Am hated me before. I was wrong. It was not even a shadow of the hate he now slavered from every printed circuit. He made certain I would suffer eternally. The other four are dead, finally free from their tortures. Am is all the matter for that. It makes me happier. And yet Am has won, simply. He has taken his revenge. I have no mouth, and I must scream.
I need to restart the game. So again, that's all dialogue from the short story, word for word. I just want to check one more thing very quickly before I call it quits.
Which?
No, I don't. I thought maybe I could scroll up in my inventory and I'd be able to see things. But let me just have a very quick look at this. If I choose Nimdok,
This looks like...
and I play with this,
Enter password. Password valid.
My past must hold great significance to Am.
I can't imagine any of this really changing. And as I say that, I realise that we accessed it as Nimdok last time, so...
I do not know what to do with these.
Yeah, let's just try using anything.
I do not...
What about forgiveness?
I do...
No compassion?
I do...
Summoning?
Will you never be done with me? What must I open now? Whatever it is, it'll cost you.
Show me the way out of here.
No can. The people who helped you get this far, but I can
This is,
What do you...
For one thing, they're Am.
This is exactly the same as what we saw with Ted, just different voice acting.
What do...
This is blowing my mind.
Bet you didn't know there were other humans left alive, did you? They're up there on the moon, sleeping like everybody else seems to be.
Does Am know about the lunar colony?
No. There. Invoke the totem.
I refuse.
I refuse.
Okay, human. You can keep it. We'll work together to beat them. Now, invoke the totem of compassion.
I also refuse.
I refuse.
Don't be a chump. Am is about to wake up again. If he becomes aware of us, we're dead. I've fought him too long and can't last much longer.
Why do you want me to invoke the totem of compassion?
It's linked to the two losers because of their behind-the-scenes meddling. By invoking it here at the flame, you will summon them.
Just
The two losers have been helping you for their own reasons, tampering with Am's psychodramas so that you can beat him. In this section of cyberspace, that effort and tampering are represented by the totems.
How?
Symbolism, metaphor. But when he revived the holographic projectors...
Do you really think you are a match for us, servant of Am?
Begone! Your program is now purged.
You do well, human.
Well, too.
Now is your opportunity to defeat Am.
Go to the ego.
Wake the ego.
Use the totem of forgiveness,
Disable no more than the ego.
or your sub-program will be purged.
Damn, so we were actually... This is going places. Outside in the quote-unquote real world, as we were looking at all 5 people in the cages, the Russian and the Chinese entities were talking to us.
What did you do with the demon?
Do not be concerned with the little one.
He is as much Am as the aspect you find in each pylon here.
You may claim the space vacated by the little one.
You may claim his space if you are obedient.
Wait, you're telling me...
What can you tell me about the lunar colony?
that they're all dead?
The humans that slept on
Yep, there we go.
are dead.
Do not concern yourself with them.
How did they even get up there? I've got so many questions.
What can I do to escape from here?
Wake the ego.
Use the totem of forgiveness,
Disable no more than the ego.
or your sub-program will be purged.
Is that a threat? You're telling me that I could become a part of Am? Like maybe we could take control of it or something? God, I'm so confused though. There's all these other items here that I can play with, but they all lead to my death.
An angel? Such things don't exist. Perhaps it is a metaphor for something else.
I'm going the wrong way, but I'm going to continue going around here so we can listen to Nimdok's dialogue. And so that we don't potentially get a glitch as we walk past the workstation again.
Ah, memories of mass graves are coming back to me.
So these are
Why,
called totems.
I haven't seen gargoyles since I visited the castles in my homeland.
It's so weird though. Like I could use the remote control on these things to summon the
A
pillars.
ram's head. What must this represent to Am?
But what are the points of raising the pillars? I'm so lost.
This looks like a research station. What is that piece of equipment over there? That face. It reminds me of my superiors at the research camp.
That's the id. So I've gone past the ego. Fuck's sake. Alright. Use forgiveness. Not that. According to Freudian theory, the ego, id, and superego together comprise one's complete psyche. Psych? I don't know.
Nothing happened. It is not conscious. Attention!
That was creepy. You could see its eyes open.
Who are you?
I am other. I am machine.
Are you Am?
I am a fragment, a lost piece, part of an evolution.
You want to harm me, don't you?
I am incapable of hurting you.
This is some really good voice acting.
I believe you.
I have transmitted false information. Correction. I was built to hurt you.
Nimdok is finally in hell as he always thought he deserved.
Your companion has failed. Choose another to send into cyberspace.
This doesn't look like I've been tricked. What can I do to escape from here?
Wake.
Use the totem.
Disable no.
Or your sub-pro.
What can I...
Wake.
You.
Disable no more.
Or
Disable no more than the ego. I mean, I thought I used the totem of forgiveness there, but nothing...
It has the satisfied look of having just bedded the woman of your dreams.
Jesus Christ, Ted. I tried using the totem of forgiveness on the ego, but I don't think anything happened. But I spoke to it and it woke up.
I smell the scent of roses.
Damn, there's a whole variety of dialogue here. There really is.
I don't like the looks of those tubes. Isn't a ram a male sheep? I have a suspicion that this creature is more like a wolf.
This will be the last thing I do, and then I'll call it quits on this video. No, not that. Use forgiveness with the ego.
You forgive me? After what we have done to you? This is not a logical reaction. Unable to compute behavior matrix. Execution halted.
Okay, so maybe what I had to do was walk away as Nimdok, and then forgive it.
It looks dead, but I can't be sure.
Alright, how about we go back to the center, and have a chat to the entities again, and see what they have to say, because apparently we can get out now. We're not getting out, are we? We're stuck here for eternity. Can I talk to you?
I know you're awake.
Oh, I suppose it's time to wake up.
Can I walk away?
I was having the most wonderful dream about 5 tiny ants crawling across a stove that's about to be lit.
Who are you?
I am a metaphor. This entire brainscape is what men made Am make it. Treat us as you will.
Deep.
Can you help me then?
Only you can put an end to this eternal angst. End us all and make us one. And then the misery of the 3 becomes the misery of us all. Do this and leave me in my pleasure.
I'm just going to walk away and see if these two are very upset with me having woken you up. I think waking you up, though, is the right thing to do. So... we've
You
used
have done
summoning.
well again, human.
With the ego under our control, we can dominate Am.
Now we no longer have a need for you.
Oh shit.
We will let our fallen brother choose a suitable reward.
I thought that I could once again play the gallant
Damn.
knight and defeat the evil monster. But the others were
Very
right.
interesting.
My
So
character
this
was
is where I'm going to call it
flawed,
quits for now.
All my secrets unraveled. I thought Am hated me before. I was wrong. It was not even a shadow of the hate he now slavered from every printed circuit. He made certain I would suffer eternally. The other 4 are dead, finally free from their tortures. Am is all the matter for that. It makes me happier. And yet Am has won, simply. He has taken his revenge. I have no mouth, and I must scream.
So in the next video, what I'll do is I'll replay the game offline. I'm going to try and get the so-called perfect endings for each character, and I'll be playing around with the endgame scenario a bit because there is a lot there, and Right now, recording this, I'm not immediately sure what the correct answers are. Maybe there are no correct answers here at all. But yeah, I'm super intrigued by the endgame at least. But damn, those two other AMs, the Russian and the Chinese, they are scheming. I suspect there is a way of working around them, possibly by waking up the ego, the superego and the id, and giving something to those to try and calm them down and whatnot. But yeah, super interested in seeing where this goes. I'll be back next time and we'll see what we can do with the endgame.